Welcome to Pandas Intermediate Part 8. Up to now, we have worked with clean structured data, but in real world, data is never clean. And so, in this video, we will work with a real CSV file from Kaggle that I already posted here. You can check on that. We'll inspect it, understand it, and clean it strategically, not blindly, okay? This is where Pandas becomes a real analytical tool, not just a library, okay? Let's go. The first thing we do is never analysis. We simply look at the data. Jumping into analysis without inspection is a beginner mistake. Okay, so before moving, we need to look the data. For that, I'm importing pandas as pd and then df equals pd dot read csv. Then I'm saying wa fn use case hr and employee a attribute dot csv. Okay, that's our csv file name. We need to upload it from here. Okay, I already downloaded it. Now I want to upload that. So we upload it from the files as we will show our icon, this icon, and we can upload it. So as you can see here, I upload the file, and now we need to run by giving the df dot head. Okay. So if we get such mistakes, we can just rename the file as, if want to give just employee attribute. Okay. Then it will be renamed, and we can change it also here. Okay. So as we see here, I changed the name of the CSV file and we should run it. Now we get header, 5 header with age, attrition, business travel, daily rate, departure, all that with so many columns. Okay. Now we need to understand the structure of this. This is our critical step. As I already mentioned that we need to find the structure before starting our coding. So df dot info gives us all these things, how many rows, columns, data types, memory usage, all this. This step is non-negotiable. And the info function tells us column types, missing values, and memory usage. Before cleaning anything, we must understand what we are dealing with. Okay, that's why we need the info. Now we need to check the quick data health check. Okay, for that I'm using df.isNull with dot sum and dot sort values ascending equals false. Okay, here we identify the missing values, and but notice missing values does not always mean bad. At the intermediate level, we don't rush to drop or fill the missing values. We can see here no missing values, and that's good. Okay, and our fourth step. So first we go through the import pandas and find the read the CSV file and find its heads to know about the column names and all, and then we use the isNull to sort it. Info to understand the structure and the data, all that. After that, we use the sort values to understand any missing values are found in this dataset. Okay. Now our fourth step, that is we are going to identify numeric vs categorical. Okay. For that, I'm using df dot select d types with include equals number and dot columns. Okay. So we get index, age, daily rate, all this, which contains the numbers, and we also need to look the categories. For that, we are seeking df select duplicate data type. Sorry. Include object or just object with dot column. Okay. So, separating numerical and categorical data help us to decide what kind of analysis is even possible. When we are dealing with strings and numbers, we need to handle that differently. So, for that, we use the D types to know numbers and objects. Okay. So, what did we do? We separate the numerical values and the categorical data to help us to deal with this data. Okay. Now, our fifth step, that is basic sanity checks. Okay. That's how analysts think. For that, I'm using DF, monthly income, and then dot describe. So we always check ranges. If salary or income values look unrealistic, that's a red flag before any visualization. So here we get a maximum of about 19K. Okay, count everything seems okay, right? Now we need to know about the attrition. For that, we are using DF attrition, then dot value counts. So here we can see the targeted variables. Like we can see our target variable understanding classical balances and really necessary. And before drawing into many conclusion, we need to know the attrition. So here there are 1,233 no's and 237 yes. Okay. Now we are moving to cleaning with purpose. Okay, that's our step 7. For that, we are using df equals df dot trope duplicates. So duplicate removal is usually safe, but again, only after inspection. That's we already discussed about that. Don't do it before knowing about the dataset because we might lose data. So drop is something we should deal with care. Okay. Now we are moving to the next feature. That's select columns, then clean data, all that. Okay, for that, I'm giving select polls equals. We need to select all the columns, including department, job role, and then monthly income. Then we need years at company, then job satisfaction, attrition. Afterwards, we are moving to TF, clean, with TF, select, coal, and DF, clean head. So we don't need every column. As our analyst, reducing the data initially not randomly, I mean, we should reduce the data, right? We don't want to take the data and all. We need to reduce unnecessary data. So here I found key error. So what does this key error means? It means while we are dealing with this, it's not a string, it's a variable name. So we just don't need this. Okay. So here we can also see another thing. And now we just debug errors and we get the outcome. Okay. So we need to reduce data intentionally. Just on random, but we need to sort which one we need to know more about its structure or the way it works and all. So does income differ by attrition? So what's your answer for that? Mm, for that, we need to know and get the attrition and income and take the average of that. TF clean dot group by, then take attrition. Then we need monthly income with dot mean. So here the number of no's and yes are calculated using the average. This is the first real insights. already Pandas is answering a business question. Okay, this is what your technical manager or your head will ask you to do, to find things, to combine things. So you should know when to combine, what to combine, and all. Okay, as an intermediate person, you will understand how this really works. Okay, and here we actually noticed that in last time we do with charts, visualization, and scattered bar, all that. But here we are using no charts, no modeling, no assumptions. All that comes in next part. Okay. So today we learned a lot, like a lot. Um, in Pandas Intermediate Part 8, we worked with real CSV data, inspected properly, and cleaned it with intention. In the next part, we will turn this dataset into a mini analysis case study where we ask real questions and extract insights. So stay tuned for that and have a great day. Bye.